Sabitha. I'm going to be making some spreads for July using our ice cream date subscription box. This is the ultimate subscription box for July, featuring cute pandas and lots of ice cream. So let's take a closer look at what's inside first. Let me show you the sticker sheets. We have lots of ice cream, pandas, pandas selling ice cream, but more pandas eating ice cream, and some ice cream trucks. This is the journaling card with cute little artwork. These are the subscription die cuts for this month. 5 usual planner stickers with dates, days, and the month. And 5 decorative planner stickers with a bunch of pandas and ice cream. This is what we have for this month's mystery item. It's a little notepad with a bunch of sheets. All the die cuts are pandas this time because everyone loves the pandas. Got this little guy, this guy eating ice cream, this guy trying to sell ice cream. They're all so cute. This is the variety pack. A pink foil, some DIY ice cream, postcards, a giant ice cream truck, some ice cream with different moods, more pandas, some Polaroids. This is the Hobonichi kits. We have the monthly, the weekly, and an extra sheet for the weeks. And the planner kit. I love all the colors this time, the teal, the brown, the pink. They're so pretty all together. The enamel pin, so cute. And these are the washi tapes. Here's what they look like. Okay, now these extra sheets are not included with the ultimate subscription, but you can buy them separately depending on what you need. So we have these extra sheets. This one has a lot of gratitude prompts. This one is a monthly tracker. This one is a weekly tracker and extra numbers. So for today's spreads, I'm going to be using these two. So that gives you the option to buy just whatever extras you need. All right, let's get started. The first spread I'm making is a cover page. I'm going to be outlining the page with some washi tape. So I'm leaving one row over here and then starting on the next one. And then I'm going to use this washi tape and go around the page like here. Also going to leave one dot space along the top as well. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna use the big truck. I'm gonna put that on the cover page here. Definitely excited to use this giant sticker. Place it right along the middle. Just gonna try and fold the page just to completely stick it down. Okay, that looks cute. I also really like this sheet with the pink foil. So I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the page with lots of stickers. I'm gonna add July over here for the title. I still don't like all the empty gaps, so I'm gonna use more stickers from the sticker sheet to fill it up. My favorites are these melty ones. I'm gonna use that over here as well. I'm using my favorite Tombow marker in size 01. I'm gonna write 2025 over here. All right, that's it for the cover page, and let's move on to the monthly spread. Okay, for the monthly spread, I want to do a little scenery of pandas and their ice cream trucks along the bottom, and I'm going to do a note section over here and the monthly grid over here, and just decorate the page all around after that. So I'm starting off by counting 7 gaps between the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to mark it. And starting at this corner, I am marking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this way as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've marked one 5x5 box over here. So using that as a guide, I'm going to do a 5x5 monthly grid. So we're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday over here, Saturday, Sunday over here, and then whatever extra space is left will be for the notes section. So I'm going to go ahead and mark everything first. So space for a note section. But it's also going to end along this line, just to leave this gap for the scenery. Okay, if you can't see it properly right now, I'm just gonna speed through this part and then show you better when I mark everything with a marker. Okay, I'm gonna mark everything with the size 3 marker. I'm gonna use this green brush pen. It's number 131 if you're using the Tombow brush pen. And I'm gonna draw some grass along the bottom. I'm gonna use the same size 3 marker and just outline it. Add some little details along the grass. I'm using this light brown brush pen. It's number 942 if you're using a Tombow. I'm gonna line this part right here just to give a little bit of background when I stick the weekly titles like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to use this pink Tombow brush pen, and the closest match to this theme is 772. I'm going to use a white pen to try and add some sprinkles. Also adding some sprinkles using the blue color. Okay, it's time to stick some stickers. I'm starting off with the month and dates first. A giant bucket of ice cream here. I'm just gonna pretend that it's an ice cream competition and whoever can eat all of these gets it for free. I think I'm gonna add some lines over here. And the spread is all done. All right, moving on to the next one. I'm going to be making a habit tracker spread using these. Starting off by lining the bottom with washi tape. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap on this side. And on this side too. Using my grid sheet to mark the middle. And using my marker to draw a box all around. Also leaving a little gap at the top. I'm going to leave 2 more rows over here and highlight this line so I can write the title over there. And I'm going to mark some more ice cream dripping off the top over here. And I'm using the same pink as before, 772, to color it in. I don't like how the sprinkles are looking, so here are some extra colors that I brought. I'm using 977 for brown, 703 for pink sprinkles, and 553 for blue or purplish sprinkles. So let's see. Yep, I like that way better. Stands out, looks pretty. And I love chocolate sprinkles. I'm actually gonna go back to the previous spread and fix that too. I'm adding the title here. Okay, for this side, I'm going to use some gratitude prompts from this sheet. I'm just going to grab them and stick them down and space them out. The first thing I'm adding is looking forward to, and then I'm thankful for, and daily affirmation for the month. I'm going to divide the sections over here. I'm going to use this brush pen to add some lines. I'm going to add some grass over here. I'm adding some ice cream trucks over here. I'm going to add these smaller pandas over here. I'm going to fill up the page with some ice cream cones. All right, that's it for this spread. Moving on to the next one, we're going to do the first weekly spread. Starting off with the monthly sticker at the top. I'm going to add some washi tape all the way across. Now I'm going to do the scenery at the bottom first. Draw a line wherever it cuts off the least. I know it goes across the ice cream truck, but that's okay. It can overlap over there, but everything else is not cut off. So I'm going to draw a line over here. I'm skipping the dot over here and starting at the next one. Same on this side. And I'm going to divide this into 3. Same thing on this side. It neatly divides into 3 sections that are 8 spaces wide. And that's it for this spread. All right, moving on to the next weekly spread. So on this side, I'm going to divide the page into 4 sections horizontally, and I'm going to add 3 more sections on this side. On this side, I'm going to divide the page here. It's going to be 16 spaces tall. I'm going to add this truck over here. I'm going to color in the sky too. And a little panda is going to sell some more ice cream over here. Gonna add some swirls and over here, little heart, and that's it. Moving on to the next spread. So we've completed these 2 weeks. Let's do 2 more full weeks. I'm gonna line the bottom with some washi tape. I'm leaving some space along the bottom and on this side too. And I'm going in directly with a marker and pretty much outlining the entire page on both sides. And then we'll divide that into 4 sections on both sides. I'm going to divide the page in half using my grid sheet. So right there. And right there. I have 34. I have 34 lines here, so that's going to be 17. I'm gonna add July over here. I'm gonna add these pandas, 1 on each day. Wait, no, I'm doing dates wrong. Give me 1 second. This spread is becoming a little bit of a disaster, but I can turn it around. Okay. I love that these stickers are removable. 15. 16. Okay, since it still looks a little bit empty, I'm gonna alternate between these 2 colors and highlight the sections. Okay, those fit perfectly. I'm gonna grab some of these little ice creams. 1 more over here. And I'm just gonna add some little ice cream all around. Adding a couple of swirls and sparkles over here. And the spread is all done. Moving on to the next spread. For this spread, I'm going to start off by dividing both the pages into half, marking the middle, and then I'm also going to use these sections of 12 to divide the page into 3. I'm going to go in with my washi tape and align the bottom. I'm going to divide the sections up. using my marker. So drawing a line here. All right, so we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm going to do a note section here and then a random importance or like reminder section over here. Lining the top of each section with a pink marker. Sorry, this is a brush pen. I'm going to do a little scenery over here. Outlining the grass as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add this ice cream truck over here. This is gonna be part of the header for this spread. I'm going to add July across the top. And I'm gonna add some twirly lines. Okay, for the titles for these sections, I'm just going to use some stickers from this sheet. It is the extras sheet, and I think I'm going to add a to-do list over here. I'm going to do white. I'm using my light brown brush pen to add some more lines over here. I love these little ice cream trucks. They're so cute. And I kind of wanted to make one spread with just ice cream trucks. So that's what I'm doing here. Should put this truck over here. Let's see if he comes off easily. All right, that was a quick and easy spread. So the last spread I'm gonna make is possibly my favorite. This one's gonna take a bit more time to set up, but it's going to look so cute. So we've completed until the 27th. So we only have, let's see. So we only have 4 days left for the last week. So what I'm gonna do is divide the page into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then draw a popsicle or an ice cream for each section or for each day. And then we're gonna have some icing along the top and some washi tape along the bottom. So let's set it up. Dividing the page in half here. Now I'm go ahead and draw some icing along the top. I'm leaving this space, but starting at the right at the top. So I figured the trick to drawing ice cream dripping was to make the drip part just be straight down and then do a curve like that, and then moving on to the next one straight down. If you try to make it wavy like that, it looks more like snow melting, not really like ice cream. So yeah, I think the trick for me to make it look more like ice cream was just to keep it straight down and then straight up. Okay, same as in the monthly spread, I'm using the same pink. Okay, that looks all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the outline. I'm using these 3 pens to add some sprinkles, the same as on the monthly spread. Alright, that's cute. So I've marked the middle of the page here, so I'm going to go 1 space over and then mark it. Same on this side. And I'm going to leave 1 space over here and mark it down. Now, this is the longest part of the dripping ice cream. So I think I'm going to start my popsicle over here. And then I'm just going to connect it to these lines. And I'm going to leave 2 spaces at the bottom and then just start here. That also happens to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the center. So I'm going to make 3 spaces this way and just connect it like that to make it the popsicle stick. So this whole part is curved, and then you have 1, 2, 3 spaces, 3 rows of just a straight line. Okay, there we go. There's our first popsicle. Also going to add some icing on top of the popsicle Wait, maybe this is actually like an ice cream bar or something. Just gonna go like that. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just gonna go directly in with the markers just so you can see it better. Oh, I drew this line too close. That's okay, I think I can fix it. I'm just gonna make them different sizes because I like both sizes. So this one's gonna be shorter. Okay, I think I'm gonna do alternate. These two are gonna be teal, and these two are going to be pink. And I'm just gonna add some sprinkles. I'm using the light brown brush pen to color in the popsicle sticks. Okay, this is looking cute. At least I love it. I hope you guys like it too. Go ahead and erase this, this, and oh, I'm gonna add the the days. Add July over here. I'm going to highlight alternate lines. Okay, I know it's weird to add ice cream on top of ice cream, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway because it looks a little bit empty and I want to fill up the space. And it doesn't make sense, but it still looks cute. So why not? I'm gonna add some melty ice cream right here. I'm gonna add some swirls and twirls. And that's the spread. Hope you guys liked it. And here's a flip through of everything we made today. Okay, so here are all the spreads we made today, starting with the cover page, a monthly spread. We did the trackers and some gratitude page. We have our first weekly spread with 6 days. And the next weekly spread, another simple one. And the last one. I think the last one is my favorite for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you in the next one.